Did you know there are so many things that you can do with a grapevine, a grape leaf, you name it? There's so many things. So I'm here to give you some insight into that today. My name is Caroline Evans. I'm a herbalist, naturopath and nutrition consultant, and I've set up this channel so that I can help you to help yourself. That's what I'm all about, is teaching you what's growing in nature, usually in your back garden, along with the hedgerows, and what you can do with it and how it helps you. So, the grapevine. This is a most auspicious plant. It dates back 6,000 years ago. Not many of them do go that far back. Famous with the ancient Romans and the ancient Egyptians. In fact, it was Dionysus who was the god of wine and having fun. And he had a lover called Ambelos. Now, I'm living years in Cyprus, a good Cypriot accent there. But Ambelos was a very frisky young lover, and he used to love doing dangerous things. So one day he decided that he was going to tame and ride a wild bull, as you do. So off he goes, he gets hold of this wild bull, jumps on top. Of course, the wild bull is a wild bull, it's a bull, and it knocks him off and tramples him to death. So poor Ambelos, that was the end of him. Dionysus was destroyed. He was so upset. So in his honor, he decided to grow a most beautiful plant in Ambelis's honor. So basically this is Ambelis converted into a grapevine. So hey Ambelis, so every wine should be, and every grapevine is called Ambelis. So that's one thing. So what is it actually good for? It is an antioxidant, so full of antioxidants, which means it is anti-aging, it's anti-carcinogenic. There's so many benefits for it. It will really help our body with the free radical damage and help us to combat, and deal with what's going on in our environment with all the stressors internally and externally that we're having to deal with. So there's a huge move within the nutraceutical industry that is going towards grape seed extract. Not just grapefruit seed extract, as you would have heard, but grape seed extract. Now, I tried to make some of these at home. I've dehydrated them. The next stage is to powder them. So I might show you that a bit later on. But yeah, it's quite interesting to do that. And then I will have it as a powder, mix it in my smoothies, and have those extra antioxidants. They all deal with aging. Another thing you can do with them is you can just squash up the grapes and use them as a face mask. In fact, people are making millions out of literally doing that and just squeezing it into a dropper bottle and selling it to you for hundreds and thousands. So just do that. Slap the grapes on your face and hey presto, you have your beautiful face mask. So we might do that. I did that a little while ago with blackberries to see how messy it was and how effective it was. It was amazing. My skin was glowing. So I might try that with the humble grape this time. The leaves in Greek cuisine and Cypriot cuisine, they use the vine leaves. They roll them up usually with rice inside and some spices or some mincemeat or something, and that's what they do in the springtime. In fact, I'll show you the difference between a nice fresh green one and our current one, which is in autumn. So there we kind of go. All right, so this is of course in the autumn, so it would be even fresher and crisper. So it's really wonderful. So when you're picking these in the springtime, they are so full of vitamin C. So you literally just pick them, you just blanch them quickly and pop them in your freezer, and then they're ready to use for when you are. But now we're in the autumn, and so we have just picked our grapes. So what else can you use the grapes for? There was a lady, I think of her name. She's a doctor who is particularly advocating, it'll come to me, she was advocating the use of grapes as a cure for cancer, right? Her book is called The Grape Cure. Okay, I'll write her name at the bottom. And basically, she skinned them and de-seeded them, so what a falafel, but she had them as meals 3 times a day, along with a water fasting before and afterwards. She did it for 21 days, intermittently, she kept doing it over time. And lo and behold, she cured her own cancer. So, if you have cancer, just take them because they're just going to help you anyway. Every antioxidant you can take, post cancer, all the rest of it is just beneficial for our health, full stop. Also, it is very good for our circulatory system, so micro and macro circulatory system. So not only is it good for varicose veins and thread veins, so great as your face mask if you're going to put it on and you've got those little thread veins and things that people get from weather-worn skin, but also it's good for coronary against coronary heart disease, which is quite amazing. So I think it's because of the antioxidant effect. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's basically a superfood, and that is the grape seeds, that's the grape's flesh as well, and of course the leaves in the springtime. So it's really amazing. When dealing with something like cardiovascular disease or any other major disease, I mean, this is what I do for a living. I am a herbalist, naturopath and nutrition consultant, and I am a guide to people to help them to get on and stay on the path to wellness. We work on many different levels with my patients. I am there for you. That's what I do. With all my knowledge, I will be very specific to helping you with what's going on with you. So if you need any help and advice, I will put my email at the bottom. So just give me an email and I can help you out with whatever might be bothering you. Hopefully not much, and hopefully you can DIY. So we'll see, but thought to pop that in just so you know. Okay, so anti-carcinogenic, it's macro, cardiovascular, cardioprotective, full of antioxidants. It's absolutely amazing. It really is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. So don't just eat your grapes, do lots of things with them. In fact, I'm going to be posting a video shortly, and that is to show you one of the many things you can do with grapes, okay? Like I said, you can use the vines, you can use the juice, you can do so many things with it. In fact, even in Cyprus, a beautiful Lady Galatu, bless you, I hoping that all is well with you and that you're getting through, my love. But this is to remember Galatu. She said to us, because we used to look after 200 ancient grapevines when we were in Cyprus, and she was always teaching us how to prune them well, and you have to do them two back to the vine, etc. And what she said is, I'll just show you on a leaf now, but when you pulled this off on the actual grapevine closer on, like say for example here, when you cut it off, it has a sap, okay? And that sap, she said, was very good for your eyes. So on all accounts, you drink it as opposed to put it into your eyes. But that's another folklore thing which I've yet to check out. Don't try that one at home, but just another idea of like how for 6,000 years we've been using this. So there's a lot of knowledge we don't know. So I'm just imparting a tiny bit with you today. So it is a symbol of love. It's a symbol of abundance. In fact, a little bit of great magic can happen is if you stencil, and it's quite good. We're redecorating our house right now. I might try this. Is if you stencil a grape, do some grape stenciling in your house, it will ensure that your crop is bountiful for the next year, which is fantastic. Give it a go. I'll let you know how I go. So if you like this channel, please click on the bell to show you that, to tell you when I'm doing the next videos, and please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support thus far. Okay, bye bye.